I'm wondering if you keep up with, contemporary music that not exactly is in the charts now, but that's popular currently.
Not as much as I used to, but yes.
And what do you hear? What do you think about what's going on? The trends for sampling and, taking audio files and manipulating them rather than playing music in.
Well, did I go in kicking and screaming? I don't know. I can't remember that far back. I love that. Look, I knew early on that I didn't want to be the best buggy whip maker. I think about the guy that was making buggy whips at the turn of the last century, 1900s. And he had, 2 generations, his father and grandfather made the best buggy whips. And if it had the last name Johnson, you knew that it was the best buggy whip you could buy. Until one day when everyone wanted a car, no one cared about buggy whips anymore. So there's no question that the art form of music and recorded music and everything was going to change. So I thought early on, I'm not going to make the best buggy whip and be sitting alone. So I definitely have stayed with it in terms of a lot of things, mixing a lot of things, especially. But I just, for the first time, right before the pandemic, started producing a girl where first time I've ever done everything in the box. The only microphone that was used was on her voice. And with some friends, guys that are really good with loops and sampling and stuff. Mm-hmm. And, coming up, I sat with the songwriters and came up with kind of the way Boz would write when I worked with Boz Scaggs. We came up with chord changes and kind of grooves that moved her. And then she went off and wrote melodies and lyrics to what we had. And I really enjoyed it. It was really a blast. We have 5 things done, and I'm anxious now that things are breaking up with the pandemic. I'm very anxious to get back to finishing that. So I thought it was great fun.
Well, that's really encouraging, and it was certainly not the answer I was expecting. So I take it you think you'll be making music one way or another for the rest of your life until the last day.
Absolutely. You don't mention the R word to me because it's a curse word, retirement. I said early on that I want to drop over on the console. It'll be something like hit the talkback. Guys, I'm pretty sure the second verse.
And that was Bill Schnee.
And they'll have to come in and deal with, the dead Schnee. But yeah, I want to be making music as long as anyone will let me. And if they stop letting me, I'll still do it.